Hey, good morning. This is Kineer. Welcome to a Valheim live stream. Let me see if I check my meters over here. It looks like my mic is working. Hope you're doing well this morning. Just a quick note, I am dual streaming on Twitch at Kineer Gaming and on YouTube at Kineer. I do all my scheduling on YouTube for the most part, so like if you want to get notifications, that's the place to subscribe or follow if you want to call it that. But I appreciate the follows on Twitch as well. I'm trying to get up to affiliate level. I'm at 26 out of 50 followers over on Twitch. And at some point I need to try to start pushing that up so I actually get some concurrent viewers too. But anyway, watch where you want to watch Kineer Gaming and Kineer on YouTube. Subscribe, follow so you don't miss a show, like and share so other people know. The poetry's free. Anyway, do the YouTube things. Last time we did, let's see, where are we at this point in time? We're back at the base. I've done some renovations. I'll talk about those. Last time I cleared sunken crypts, found some additional ones, visited the Bog Witch, went to the mountains, killed some drakes in order to get some materials in order to make frost arrows, and I kind of left off at that point in time. Also got the big ship built, which is still stuck over at the it's over near the mountains. I did a little bit of grinding off camera or off stream. I don't know why that's those are starting to turn different colors. And so while I was off screen, I went back to the swamp. I did a couple more crypts, and I already showed that technique that I use for the crypts in the swamp to get iron. So I did a couple more crypts. I found a couple more crypts, and so I've got those marked on the map for some future point in time. I also found turnip seeds, which I had been very, very hopeful that I could find. And I've got a bunch of them planted out there. Cleaned up my garden a little bit, put a fence around some things just to make the base look a little nicer. Also put down this kind of stone pattern, just maintenance stuff. So like I ended up burning several days where I would plant the turnips and the seeds, trying to get to the point where I had a sustainable amount, like 100 plus seeds and things like that. And once I had, where are we at? Let's get the honey off these guys. I was having a problem with honey falling over the edge here, so I had to expand it. We have lots of honey that's turning out to be incredibly useful for a lot of different recipes. I don't know that I need to carry all that honey. Okay. And so once I got the turnips in my inventory, I was able to make a spice rack, which you can't do anything with it, but as soon as you make it, you get new recipes. And let's see if I can get close enough. I could already make, so now I can make black soup, which is a high health, high stamina, using turnips and blood bags if I want to use those. These are old ones I could make. The sausages are the new one I can make, which is a 55 health, 18 stamina. Big food upgrade. And then the turnip stew is a very high stamina with the balanced health of 18 on it. Big upgrade on stamina as well. So look at the muck shake here. If I have ooze and raspberries and blueberries, also a very nice stamina boost. So some good food that will be very useful in the fight with Bonemass, which is what we're going to do today. So I think the plan today is to, let's check the crops. Those are just going to grow here. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to those. I don't have anything in the fermenter. My forge is here. I did move my workbench outside just because I was running out of room inside. I had doubled the size of this, made it larger, and I wanted to put stairs up here, and I put the bed up here. At some point I'll get enough materials to put a nicer bed up there. I did build a stone throne. I had to put a stone platform or a stone block in the ground there, so it looks kind of terrible, but I now get 12 comfort and 19 rested bonus, and that was the goal. The goal was to get to 19 rested bonus, or just keep pushing that number up so that as I go forward, I'll go ahead and eat a little bit of everything here. I have plenty of deer stew. I'm going to keep using that at least for my exploration food. It looks like I've got 15 minutes on that. So I think I'm at about an evening cycle here. It's the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead and sleep away here. And the primary thing I was trying to achieve here with the bed was just to make sure I didn't stand up after I woke up in the morning and have my head sticking through the roof. That seems to work just fine. So that's where we're at. Sunday morning Valheim stream. Hope you're having a good morning so far. We'll see if we can get the base built and get Bonemass taken down. I have a little bit of wood here. I need to put a block underneath there. And I think if I hit the E button, I will snap to the top of it. No, snap to the bottom of it. And figure out how to do this. There's a spot there that needs a... let's just put in a full-size one. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. Clearly I don't have level ground, but that's okay. So the other thing that I did, and I'm just going to call this one out because I got called out on one of the comments, was Alan W. gave me a little grief about all the stumps I was leaving all over the place, and deservedly so. I'm not denying it. Oh man, did not want to use those. So I did. I did come out here and clean up all the stumps. I got the Elder Power. Am I still carrying it? No, I've switched back already. I got the Elder Power and just cleaned them all up in one shot. I also built, and I'm going to go show this off over here just because it's amusing to me. I got tired of running up to the boss stones, the landing area that you come in, and I made a portal to a place that I called Bostonia. So now, anytime I want to hang up one of the boss trophies or I want to switch powers, I can just jump through this portal. I will end up in this nice little building up here, and I can walk out the door and pick up whatever power I want. And so this gives me easy access to this area. And then when I want to go back to my base, I can just run back around. So I have put up some signs, more than a fueling and a piece of motor in honor of Bostonia. Anyway, let's go get my ship. Because I think the goal is I'm going to get the big ship, take down the portal over near the mountains. I don't need it right now. Hopefully I have enough materials. Where is my mountain portal? Is it back here? I've moved all my portals back here. It's starting to get crowded. We'll have to expand. But I'm going to get the mountain portal, get on the ship, bring the ship back. I'm going to put enough wood in the ship, some stone, and do that. Make sure we have our portal material. Take our fire material too. Let's just make sure I have the material. So that's not grayed out. I have all the material. You can see it in my inventory. I always like to check because there's been more than a few times where I've broken down a portal and left one item on the ground, and then I try to leave, and you know, I can't leave. Find I can't build a portal later. It's bad. We don't like it. So I just went up the mountain here a couple times. If you look at the map, I just kept going up to this area here. There was the eggs are where the drakes are hanging out, and that's where the first wolves were. But I am done with that for now. It's I don't think I have anything. I have very little in my inventory. Let's get out of here. We'll sail back to my main base, load up on wood and supplies. We'll make a landing at the swamp just next to Bonemass. Maybe I should do a little fishing. Not here, but I might do a little fishing somewhere. Let's back out into the ocean. Slow paddling. As soon as I turn, I should get the wind behind me. Something tells me I should have, yeah, I would have had to back out really far. But the wind is not helping. Wind is shifting with me, thank you very much. It's not like there's current. Let's get turned around. So I think if I were to come back, when I was on top of the mountain, there's mountains all along that ridge up above there. up above the trees. If I come back, or when I come back later, I will, I think I will land considerably further to the north. Technically, I could still just walk over. I could walk over from my own base, but I wanted to use the ship. Okay, so we have some wind. Our goal is to go through what I'll call the, is this it? Kineer Strait? Kineer Canal? Oh, that's it. It was the Kineer Canal. Sorry. Gotta rename that. Kineer Canal. I think I'm going the right way. I hope I am. That's my base, and I have to go through here somewhere. Yeah. It'd be nice if the wind got behind me. That'd be great. So again, let's get the ship back to base. Let's load the ship up with enough supplies so that we can make landfall right next to Bonemass. Going to fight anything and everything that's on the ground near us. And take some of the good new food. See how that turns out. More stamina, more health. And I'm going to build a treehouse because I like the treehouse. Trying to manage the wind just to keep it right there. Looks like I'm going to have to cross. I'm going to have to turn a little bit to avoid that rock. Hopefully by the time I get up there to that strait, it will, the wind will shift behind me and let me really put some speed on. And I might have to land across from Bonemass in that meadows. And I stopped there twice already because there's a perfect little spot on the meadows on the edge on a point that's jutting out where I could sleep the night away, wake up the next day, and then I could land in the swamp during daytime. I really don't want to land in the swamp at night. I don't want to have to fight my way ashore with wraiths possibly in the air. So I don't mind the Draugr, I don't mind the blobs, I don't mind any of that stuff. We'll take poison resistance with us. Yeah, this is not going to work out. So we're going to have to slow roll past this thing. Oh, I still have some wind. As long as it doesn't blow me into that lot, I'm okay. And I hope that the passage I dug yesterday still works. Otherwise, I will have to break the ship apart and rebuild it. But I will be close enough I could break the ship apart, pick up the pieces, and run up to my base. Okay, let's see. Perfect. We are going to have to go a lot slower to make this work. Yeah, honestly, and if this is any trouble at all, we'll come back to the mountains on foot. And that'll mean I'll be further to the west, too. Kind of, that's where I saw, when I got to the top of the mountain and I looked that direction, I could see more mountain. It's a big mountain range. Okay. Can we do it? Can we do it? Okay, let's straighten out. I did bottom out earlier. Let's kick it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, the water's falling. Oh, that was perfect. All right, and there's my base. Perfect. I don't think that could have gone better. See my fire sticking out the other side of the building. That's great. Okay, let's slow this down. I do have a really basic dock over here. Not been playing around with the build options. You can now change the way things snap, which is a really, really nice upgrade. All right, perfect. How are my turnips doing? Oh, those are carrots. Turnips are healthy, doing their own thing. I think I have plenty of wood here. That's 150. So that's portal supplies and 150 wood. Definitely want to take some, I'll have to come back out and get that. I want to take some stone too. Not a lot, but just enough. Oops. Let's put the wood in here. So I need to carry a small amount of wood with me so that I can build the workbench I'm going to need, but otherwise, 50 stone. Put these away. Oh, I forgot. I have my crafting workbenches back here. And I did upgrade the stag breaker to its final form. So we have stone we're going to have in there. I've got a portal kit. Well, technically I could put the portal kit in here and not have to carry it. Need to pick up the best food I have, which should be not in this box. Sausages. So we're going to take sausages with me, and let's go ahead and take a full set of those. I don't think I have planted all my turnips, didn't I? I don't have turnip stew because it's so resource intensive. So 55 stamina. So I might do some ooze, although I only get one milkshake out of that. Carrot stew is pretty good. Mushrooms and carrot stew is good stamina, so I'm going to do that. Mushrooms and carrots. Let's just do some of those, because I have quite a few of them. I'll put those in here. Yes, thank you. Mushrooms and carrots. Carrot stew. Hold down the shift key, get 5 at a time. I'm taking damage just sitting here in the smoke. I need to fix that, don't I? I got 6 stew. That's kind of cool. Those only stack. Let's go ahead and make another batch. That's it. So that's good. So I will use the boar jerky, carrot soup, and sausages. Nice. Let's eat that. Last 15 minutes. It's going to be how long it's going to take us to get there, I'm pretty sure. So, get rid of these. Goes in a box. Not going to take all the food. Do I have a food box here? Yeah, let's put this in here. So I have a lot of these items here, so. And I'm going to go ahead and take a full set of honey. I think that's another thing. What does it take to make a stone? If I want to make a stone bench, I need 2 iron, stone, and wood. Do I have 2 iron here? Let's take 2 iron in case I want to make a stone bench. And we're going to take some more stone. If I need to, I can build a small perimeter, a stone perimeter around the tree I want to use. And so I think we're set. Where do we want to go? Bonemass. Bonemass is here. I want to go here. That's going to be a nice long trip right through the middle of this. So we're going to sleep. We're going to sleep here. It is late enough I can do exactly that. Let's tune everything up. Run upstairs and take a nap. Sleep is a river and dreams are live fish. Okay. Kind of weird, but you know, if that's what the Vikings are telling me these days, that's what we're going to go with. Day 90. It's amazing. I'm only 5 live streams into this, 90 days. So again, the time on this game isn't purely connected. Yeah, so those aren't going to be done. Hopefully when I come back on the come back after I get the portal set up, I can change those. So far the wind looks like it's going to be the wrong direction, but we'll go ahead and get ourselves backed away from the dock. Need one of those beepers because I'm in reverse, right? Let's look at the map. We're going to go, I think we're going to go here. Because I assume it's going to take that much, I think it's going to take most of the day. I could be wrong. What is that floating in the water? Is that a fish? It is, it's a fish. Okay, so we're going to turn around. So many fish. I also need to get the fishing pole out at some point. So can I come over here? Hopefully catch the wind. So I think I'm going to follow this line down here because I don't have wind, and if I'm going to have to paddle, I'm going to do it next to the shore. Maybe if I'm lucky the wind will shift when I get over here. Maybe it won't. Maybe I will just have to slowly wander south. Hope I don't hit any rocks in here. So the good news is, eventually, not after this coming boss Bonemass, but after the next boss motor, I will get a power that puts the wind behind me when I trigger it. So I can always have like 5 minutes of full sail in any direction I want to go. Where am I going? I should just go straight for Bonemass. Yeah, could be. Let's follow the shore. At least we'll move ahead. At least we'll get some wind behind us. Yeah, this is why I think it's going to take most of the day to sail down there. With the wind behind me, it'd be pretty fast, but the way this is going right now... And I think, if I had to, I could kill a sea serpent if I see one. Okay, we got the wind shifting a little bit. Let's see if we can turn a little bit. We can tack. Once I get here, I'm going to turn and go straight across to here. But I'm going to close the gap over to the shore if I can. In the ocean. Lots of fish. The weather has turned terrible. Yeah. It rains. It rains on the ocean. It is life. Okay, so we drop the sail and we turn. And we tack back across. And if we get lucky and the wind shifts as we cross, we will turn with it. So we're on our way to Bonemass. Or to set up a camp in the swamp near him. I have not landed in that particular swamp yet, but hoping to get there pretty quickly. So far the journey has been against the wind. So we've come down this way, and we're going to tack back and then come back across this way. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of a shift. Be nice. I'll take take that direction. That'll be fine. Because once I get across, I can turn. Keep me going. And we'll clear up more of this ocean. Still have some spots that are kind of empty. I'm in the ocean. Although I think it's meadows ahead. Meadows are black forest. It's all right. Drop the sails, come back. And turn. So there's a pretty good chance we can do this. As we get down here, yeah, hopefully we can get a straight run here. Nice. I'll take it. The wind is shifting around behind me. Excellent. Let's see if I can get a marker on this. I'm going to be going off that direction as soon as I can. We'll head straight for Bonemass now, though. Oh, not quite. I suppose if I get there early enough, I could make it in. I just feel like I want all the time, all the daylight I can get over there in order to build. Because it's going to take a few minutes. Once the build's done, it'll be an easy... I think it's going to be an easy fight. I don't think it's going to be a dramatic fight, really. I do have to remember to take an extra bow. Or have... I need the ability to repair my bow or just have an extra bow with me. Because if you shoot 200 arrows at anything, it can kind of get out of hand. It'll wear your bow down. I didn't look at the... there are some upgraded bow options, and I haven't looked at them yet, and I should. Okay, so now we have rain again. There's my swamp, and Bonemass is in this swamp. I'm going to have to turn. I'm going to approach the swamp. See if I can skirt around. Somewhere over here is where I want to... somewhere over there is where I want to land. We'll check it out. What is that in the ocean? There's like skeletons being tossed into the air. That's great. Eat a little more stamina food. Yeah, I also need to get my food up, which might be a cause to get some of the butte berries. That's where we're going. There's a marker over there. I think that's a marker. I just need a place where there's a nice little chunk of land sticking up. As close to Bonemass as we can get. There's a little wind. Thanks. That's not a bad spot there, really. Is it close to Bonemass? No, there's a spawner. There's a lot going on right there. There's a lot going on right there. There's a stone building. Am I being chased by something? Nothing I can tell yet. There's a Surtling spawner. I want that. I really do. Let's get a little more speed here. Need to put that spawner right there. Surtling? Is that what we're gonna call it? Yeah, there we go. So the Surtling spawner is right there next to, I swear, that stone building there looks pretty good. It really does. Although I might go a little further over. There's a lot going on back there. The 3 Surtlings, and then is there a spot up ahead? Like that little tree right there might be okay. Because I could just run aground there and I could jump out and shoot anything I need to shoot. I hope I don't get caught here. Did get caught. I have a problem now. Can I back up? I'm gonna be able to back up here. I don't know where they went. This is going to be bad news, is what I'm going to say. Okay, that guy's gone. Oh, my ship is moving again? No, maybe. Yeah, that was a little riskier than I thought. I just got myself caught. I need to get away from these guys fast. Okay, let's get over to the other shore. Sleep, repair the boat. So, yeah, getting caught in the water is a good option. Yeah, he took some real damage on the boat. He would have destroyed the boat eventually. And I was also caught with Probably the wrong complement of food, too. Interesting. Worth keeping in mind. When you're going to get ashore and commit. I thought I saw pufferfish out there floating in the air and just dropped into the water. That's my hut. Yep, that's the spot I was in before. Let's see if I can, this will be fun. Can I back this thing in? If I can get to those rocks, that would be great. If I could not be caught on these, or on this, whatever underground, that would be great too. Let's get ahead. Fine, be that way. Come on out here, buddy. Okay, so let's get the boat a little bit out in the water. This thing's kind of a pain to manage. Okay. Get in here. I need a crafting workbench. We'll just set it up top. Fix the boat. Come inside. Oh, my portal kit is in the boat. It's probably a good reason, given the fact that I almost got my boat destroyed back there, to put the portal kit outside. Carry it with me. Anyway, okay, what's my portal kit here? Is this one, this was called Mountain, I believe, right? Can I rename it with, Swamp 2? It doesn't work anymore. So do I have to have 2 sets of portals in order to rename them? You used to be able to rename it and run right through it. And I don't know how that works. Now, I don't know if you can do that anymore. I'm sure my turnips are all in good shape now. So we're going to do this for the best food, that for the best food there, and sleep overnight. Those are not done yet. Then it's time to go back and land on the swamp. Establish a foothold. But I know where I'm going though. Okay, that's pretty good. All that is good food. $108. Is that it? No, it's going to go higher. $118. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Okay, so that's called Mountain, but it's not Mountain anymore. I have to remember that. Not Mountain. It's definitely not Mountain. Alright, let's take the portal with us. Make sure we have all the pieces with us so that we can make a new one. Yes, we do. Take our workbench. I don't want to lose that either. We have lots of good food. Let's see if we can get this, yep. Actually, am I stuck on the rocks? I am stuck on the rocks. these ships. Just saying, man. Slowly we will use the ore to pull ourselves off the rocks. Now, and then the water lowers and we're back on the... There you go. Yeah, we're gonna... It's gonna ground us every time the water rises and falls. That's great. Come on. Don't do this to me. Yes, yes. I get it. Okay. Now we're free. Or we're getting free. I want to go right here. Right there. Just gonna call that whatever. Turn around. Straight shot. I'm gonna see if I can get all the way turned around before I drop the sails, and there we go. Full forward. Full speed ahead. I think anywhere I land is going to be busy. There's no way around it. Hello, little orange fish. What are we on? Okay, we're going to go with flame arrows to start with because those are going to be helpful in the swamp. Not going to land right on top of the circlings. Not going to land right there on the... I really like the idea of that, but I think we're going to go straight for this little mound of dirt right here. Hope I don't get myself waterified in the process. Those guys are going to want some action. Get out of the boat. Come fight me here, man. Okay, that's 2 down. Leech is in the water. See if we can get that guy. There's a spawner right there. We'll have to take that guy down. That's not a problem. How about this? Get that leech away from me. There's a crypt over there. Burn these fire arrows. That's actually not a pun I intended. No pun intended. You know what? I am missing enough. Let's go ahead and use these. I'd like the spawners to be gone before I arrive, or at least 2 of them. Wow, that's just hello, leech. Can we get ourselves a path over there? Get a path to the Bonemass, or to the summoning, whatever it is. Okay, this is good. I'm okay with this. I'm out of range of those guys. Oh, that guy's coming after me. You know what I didn't bring with me? I didn't bring any... Whoa! Didn't bring any poison resistance with me. So the sooner I build a portal, the better I'm going to be, because I completely overlooked that. Not a good move on my part. I'll set my portal up on that spawner if I can get it cleared. Come on back. You can get me. I swear, you can do it. Man, this is just, that's okay. I've practiced this a lot. I don't know how many of these small arrows it's going to take, but it looks like about every other one I'm getting is... Okay, so those guys are down. Let's get these 2 leeches down. Alright, the leeches are down. The circlings are down because they tried to come get me. Okay, we're doing okay here. I wouldn't mind... I could go over to that crypt as a good place to start, but let's see if I can just... see if I can go over here and clear this, this last spawner area. From the evil pile. Alright. Okay. So I think this tree looks pretty good to me. It's tall. It'll do the job. There's a blob coming. We're gonna have to, we're gonna de-blob this guy. He's gonna make one more jump toward me. And we'll de-blob him again. And he is unblobbed. Okay, we're here. That's great. That's an ooze. That is not great. Because that will split into 2 blobs. Come on, man. Okay, this guy is going to want to fight. Can't eat any more sausages at the moment. I need to stop the dying. It's kind of terrible. I don't think, can I? Oh yeah, it won't work. Okay. How much wood am I carrying? Not enough yet. Let's go back to the boat. Let's get this done. That guy has to go. Can't have him mucking about here. Let's get back to the boat. Let's get the wood. Start building the treehouse. Let's get up in the air. Like it is 11:48. Crafting workbench. Give me some kind of tree. Why is that not allowing me? There you go. That's perfect. Go ahead and get this up in the air. Not the best, but we want to go higher and higher and higher. Pretty good. I think this is the level I want to be at, maybe. How am I doing on wood? Not as much as I would like, but not the worst. Okay, let's get another little... I need another tree platform out here. It's not the worst. Turn it a little bit. Oh, that was a little more than I was hoping for. That's not bad. And I think, where is Bonemass? He's right around the corner, isn't he? It's not bad at all. Let's see if I can plant that one on the edge. Put another one here. That's what I want right there. Now we're going to start to get where I want to be. So at this point, okay, I'm still good with that. Put this on the edge, stand out here. This is probably one of those where I could probably be doing something a little different with my connection points, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Can I do this? Corner. I could snap to the corner. That's perfect right there. Nice. Let's see if I can get the snap back where I want it. Snap corner, snap corner. Snap auto. 16 wood. I have a lot of room to carry, so I'm going to see if I can make it back down. Oh, that's kind of not the best, is it? That's not what I wanted to do. So let's snap this to corner. Perfect. Let's make this work. That's not ideal. Let's walk this around here. Let's see if I can just drop down below. What do I have wood-wise? Not much. Snap this to corner, snap to top. I kind of want that. Am I standing in the way? I'm standing in the way. I can kind of see what I'm doing here. I need more supplies. I think I only took one stack of wood up there. If I can take 2 stacks, probably get the rest of it where I want it, without having to build anything new. So this gets destroyed in the process, for what it's worth. Yeah, this is a little more work than I remember it being last time. Get that one there. So that's up. I'm still gonna have to break this one and break this one. It's all right. What I want. How about that? Small one there to tie it to the tree, maybe? That's green now. That's good. Get that one out of the way, and I think so. I think I have a continuous path up. It's not a great path, but I've seen worse. Let's even that out. Even that one out. Give that a strong edge. There you go. Now those branches are not really, I shouldn't say that, it's not that they're not there, but I don't feel rested anymore. You know what? Don't feel rested anymore. Let's go back and get rested. Now we have a portal up in a treehouse, and we can go straight back to base and get completely rested. So it's not where it needs to be yet. But it's absolutely useful at this point. The turnip seed, are the turnip seeds done? They are. Go ahead and eat some cheaper foods. Actually, do I have this? Let's do that. Let's get rid of those. Put some stuff in the box. Very nice. Okay. Let's pick up our stuff. Yeah, I feel cold. How many turnip seeds am I going to have this time? Should be 100 and something. And then I will plant a lot of turnips. And other than materials and not falling to our death from the treehouse, I should be able to finish the treehouse with another trip or two and put some wood in. We'll put some walls on it. We'll put a roof overhead. Turn it into a proper hideout in the swamp. And I think, because I have 2 iron down below, I didn't really need to bring those in the ship, but I will be able to take the iron and make a stonecutter's bench, embed a stone block into a tree, which will be a platform where I can put a basic fire, which will also be nice. And then I think, you know, it's just a little bit of prep to get ready to fight Bonemass. 146 seeds. That's excellent. Let's plant for turnips. There's a mod for this too, I think. 25. That's 25. 30. Yeah, there's a mod that lets you plant very, very evenly, I think. If I recall correctly. So I don't think I have any spare turnips, so I'm just gonna plant all the seeds. I have so many seeds. We're gonna try to get to 50 something turnips in inventory. I might have some somewhere. I just don't recall. These things seem to take so long to grow, you just have to plant them whenever you get the chance. Go to sleep and forget about them for a while. Okay. Let's get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those. Still, that's plenty of seeds. That's nothing to complain about. And I think I have a lot of wood chopped up in the boxes over there. Yeah, sleeping with the headlamp on seems brilliant. Day 92. Here, take those. I'll take that. What's my weight? 321. Yes, you have a lot more up here. 421. Yeah, I'm going to use all these. So 6 in the morning, I shouldn't have any issues with wraiths. That's the only thing I really care about. So we'll just get the platform built out, start putting some walls on it and a roof, get those connected so that they're all touching the tree. It's fairly stable. This will be the fighting side. So if I do this right, if I summon him there, he'll be down here below, up against the tree, just causing all sorts of trouble. And I should be able to, I gotta forget, auto. Thank you. So normally I put like a small door or hatch in there. So let's see how this goes. I shouldn't need to fight with him on that side. So which way would the roof be best? I think it's best if the roof goes in like this. No, actually, I think I want to put the roof, those are 2, that's 1. Yeah, let's put some half walls up here. And then we can use a more sloped roof. For our treehouse effect. So you want to step back, but don't fall off. That would be good. Is that one touching the tree yet? When they touch the tree, you get better support. So now everything is a little greener. I try not to step off of here. That's perfect, please. And I will have to close this in to some extent, just because if I don't, I will get creepy crawlies coming in. I get wraiths that literally fly right in the flipping door, which is fun. Not doing this for the aesthetics. This is primarily so that it so I can put those in right there. I can close that in later. And I think I want the portal right here if I can make it fit. So I made those come up. Try to be consistent with that. Step back here. I shouldn't fall off now. When you're building, it is so easy to just, you know, walk right off the edge of this stupid thing. How about that? There you go. That's what I was looking for right there. So the next question is, can I put one of these up here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I love the thought of being able to shoot those guys right there. I really do. Does that help my roof? That helps my roof quite a bit. And let's see. What am I doing on? I have that. Still using cheap food. I don't want to use up all my good food. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but I don't really care. That's not the point. That is not the point at all. The point of this is that it is functional. And hopefully at the end, I'm going to knock out one of these roof pieces. Oh, that's why the portal needs to stay over here, doesn't it? Let's do this. Make sure I didn't lose any portal pieces. Call that mountain. So let's see if I can get down to the bottom level this time. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I see more circlings over there, which is cool, because they're going to keep spawning. I am not at the health I want to be at, so... Let's get our shield and stuff out. I would love to... also love to move that workbench someplace else. I need to get the iron out of here. I think there's just 2 pieces of iron. 2 pieces of iron, some stone. So the boat is kind of on its own, and I shouldn't get a lot of attention there. If I don't start a fight, if you don't make trouble, there won't be trouble, right? So some of this stuff will get knocked down. I'm gonna put the workbench right here. Let's see if I can put a building or two pieces of wood here. I like that. It's good. And then we're going to put a workbench right here. Set it up here on its own. It's kind of nice. I wonder if I could put... this was not my original plan, but... I mean, I don't think anything's going to attack it, but can I get this thing isolated enough to use it? I can. Well, that's kind of shocking. And we'll do some safety railings here so I don't fall off the edge as easily as I might otherwise. Let's go ahead and put another ladder right next to this one. So once I'm at this level, I should be able to move straight up. And can I double up on these ladders too? Let's put that there. That one there. Safety first. Safety first. Actually, safety third, right? Isn't that how it goes? Safety third. Okay, I have a tiny little one there. Since you're right there and I haven't killed you yet, can I kill you now? There you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming to play. Love to go gather those at some point in time. So now we're getting a. Yeah, this looks terrible. Oh no! What am I doing? I guess I'm gonna do that, right? Put a real platform there. Thank you. That one there. Get my second ladder on this side. It's not quite right, is it? Why did that not attach the way I thought it should attach? Oh, I get it. Alright, so this is a little bit of a hop. They could destroy this whole ladder down here. And I'd be in good shape. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Pick up all the blood bags. Get away from those guys. The Surtlings are going to spawn again and be... Yep, they all want to come get me. Like, that's coal over there and Surtling cores, I believe. That's almost already a perfect trap, isn't it? So this one little piece needs to go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I have 3 ladders coming up here. Not beautiful, but it is going to be functional, right? So now we're up top. Let's go ahead and fix all of our flooring that is a little dirty. I think we're in good shape now. Can I make the stone bench? That's what I want. Can I just wedge that in here? All right. So under heavy building, I want to make a block. And then under this, I'm going to put a fire right here on this block. Up in my treehouse. So my treehouse now has... I think I need to fix this too. We're going to change this out. turn that around. Yeah, I don't think any of the rest of that stuff is... I'm not that worried about the rest of that. That's kind of interesting. Will that help? Yeah, from a support perspective, this is... You know, nothing's going to attack it, so I don't think I'm going to have any real problem with it. It does feel like it's a little... It's only one yellow. That one's... Yeah, I don't worry about that. This is all green. Because skeletons will show up and they'll want to fight here. And I could, I think pretty easily... Oh, I'm actually using up all my wood. That's pretty wild. I didn't know I was going to use it all. So what I like to do is take 2 wooden pieces and put them in here, so if I knock that out, I don't just accidentally walk over it. But, in any case, I can... I have a workbench up here. I don't think I need this anymore. And I can put a workbench in here, I think. Yep, and that's usable too. The rest of this stuff I can take back to the base. So now we have a tree house. I could use a few more pieces of wood because I think wraiths can fly straight into this. Like, that's going to be a problem for me. So I do need to shore that up a little bit. Let me get a few more pieces of wood and close this in so that I can be here at 2 in the morning and I won't have to worry about the wraiths. That's what I want. And then I think I am tantalizingly close to a Bonemass fight. Okay, let's put the stone back in here. Actually, I've not done this before, but I think I'm going to put these back in here. I'm gonna go put these at the base of the tree. I've not actually tried this, but I'm kind of anxious to give it a shot. Let me get rid of some of this extra stuff. So I have that. I can do a... I have a plan. It's not really that important. It's kind of an optional add-on. I'm just going to do this for fun. Hey Mowgli, how you doing? I'm setting up for the Bonemass fight. I built a treehouse. There are 2 ways to do this, in my view. One is to load up your armor and build it up so that you can come after this guy and kind of fight him toe-to-toe with poison resistance and all that. And the second method is to build a treehouse and kill him from the air. Get my food up. I'm intrigued by this idea. I don't know if I can I do this. I'm just going to put this up here. Yeah, there you go. It'll block my path, but where are these stones? I really want to try this, because I've never done this before. So, are those on the ground? I don't think any of the creatures in the area can cross these. So by doing this, I kind of build my own little... I mean, certainly anything that can poison you can cause you problems, but that's interesting. I don't know. I just... I like this idea. Somewhat amused by it. Can we do this? I don't think it's necessary, but... So the idea is I can run in here, and your average skeleton or whatever else spawns can't just knock my my ladder out. No. Because that seems like a good idea to me. I don't know. How about we also build a box? Can I have a box up here? Oh, I don't need a box. I need to close in some of this area here. So I think... let's snap one. Thank you. It's not that late. So I think if I do this, that provides extra support to everything over here too, so. I just got resting in here, which is interesting. So I have that. Yeah, I have resting, but I'm not rested any longer. So I just don't know if I'm going to get... that marked it as shelter too, so I don't... a wraith can't come through there. I'm 100% confident of that. I'm not 100% confident they can't come through here. So I am going to close these off a little bit. And for some reason that feels like, you know, exactly the kind of place a wraith would come through. How about that? That should give me the ability to target a wraith if they're at a reasonable height. We'll see if they can come in or not. I don't know. We'll see. How much stuff am I carrying? Did I build a box? I can build the box. Let's build the box, and we'll put stuff in the box. It is still just really tight up here. It's a treehouse. The benefit of this treehouse, if anybody is wondering, is not only is it useful for this fight, it is actually useful for future farming of chains. So I could come over here to the swamp anytime I want and farm chains, which are necessary for all sorts of things. So I think let's go back to the base. Let's get the frost arrow. I need to check the bow. Make sure the new bow, like there's not an upgrade bow I can use. Need to get a spare bow and bring it over here just because I don't want to do that. I don't want to, if I can avoid it, I don't really want to have to build a whole new bow. But if it's really a lot better than the one I have, hold on, what do I have? So I have a level 3 finewood bow, which has pierce of 41. So with my skill, that's between 19 and 32 damage. Can I upgrade it? It is at the max quality. Oh, it's a level 4, yeah. And if my skill was higher, I could get a pierce of 44. So what else can I build? So at this station, I can't build any other bows. 41, 44. 44 is the theoretical maximum. A huntsman's bow gives me a pierce of 42, which by default is lower than what I already have. So I don't think I'll spend all the iron on that, because I would probably have to spend 20 iron and then probably another 10 iron to get it to the next level and the next level, and it would eventually be better, but no, I think we're going to go with this bow. Is there another bow? Or is it just the huntsman's bow? I thought there was like something else. I'm not going to need any of the rest of this stuff. I am going to need, I don't know, 8 of those? I'll take 10. They're probably heavy, aren't they? Eh, they're not terrible. And I'm going to need all my frost arrows. So I think frost arrows, he's probably not going to be... I'm going to go ahead and take some poison resistance because if I fall out of the tree, I'm desperately going to need it. I have good food already. Let's take off the Princess Tiara headlamp. Let's move the food over and get the arrows over where they need to be. Do I have any other arrows that I want to use? What are those? Iron head? Flint head. I'll swap those out in case I need them. The poison I don't need. I think this is it. I think this is the fight almost ready to go. So that is 8 and 35. This is 15 and 45, 23 and 23. 55 health and 18, and that's what I've been doing. I think that's what I want to be. We're close. I'm going to take a couple minute break. I'll come back, and then I think I'm going to go kill Bonemass, and we'll see how that goes. I'll be right back. All right. Looks like it's time for me to sleep. Let's sleep. Now, there's only... Well, I shouldn't say there's only two things that could go wrong. Anything could go wrong. One, my treehouse could be too low to the ground, and maybe I've misjudged that, and he'll be able to do damage to it and knock me out of it, or somebody can shoot me or something like that. The other is... Yeah, and if I fall out of the treehouse, I probably die. The second is... I might find myself in a position... Where's my extra bow? I need an extra bow. Oh, I have one over here. It's on my... Can I take that? Okay, I didn't want all that. Fine wood bow. So that's my backup bow, is the fine wood bow there, too. And I just need to put these other items in a box. The second potential problem could be that the frost arrows don't work the way I think they do. So I'm kind of going off of what I remember. And if that doesn't work, then, you know, I have a different problem. If that's the case, then I have to fall back, farm a bunch of iron, make better armor, and then try to fight this guy on the ground, go level out the whole area so that there's plenty of is my... Okay, this is where I want to fight from if I can manage it. So if he comes up to the tree... Yeah, so if it doesn't work that way, then, you know, I'm kind of... I'm going to put these over here. So I think all of these can be knocked out. I could knock them out and shoot him. And if that doesn't work... So it's... That's just kind of a visual reminder to me to not fall if I knock those out. It's always possible that he comes in here, right? And I have to knock that out and shoot him like this, which would be fine too, right? I just have to be careful. So let's. Oh, I used up all the wood I had. Great. I just threw wood away. I need wood. Hold on. Be right back. Not 100% certain I need it, but you know, if you need it, if you find out you need it later, what is it? It's better to have it and not need it than it is to need it and not have it. There you go. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go down, and I gotta put the withered bones in a slot. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and get all of our food. For the withered bones, we're going to put them in the number 6 slot because I don't plan on doing any mining anytime soon. The weather is terrible. We'll wait for it to... Oh, we're not waiting for anything. Forget that. Why wait? Number 6 slot. It's cause... Okay, I made the sacrifice. So let's see if my plan works. Okay, I need to get all the way to the top. The mass is moving. Okay, where is he? Let's get to the frost arrows. There he is. He's right there. I don't know. Where is he? So I'm going to put that floor panel back in. I'm going to take that one out. 50 damage. So he's going to knock down all my stonework down there. He's just going to stare at me up here. Yeah, frost arrows are still doing it. I'm going to do this preemptively in case the poison reaches me. Taking damage. So I don't think I'm taking damage up here. Let me see if I can. Maybe. Don't think so. But he has blobs that are coming out. He's got lots of ads down there. Skeletons. I think I have blobs on the roof. That's kind of cool. So having poison resistance is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to be able to grind him down unless there's some more surprises, which could be. I've only used 25 arrows. I might not even need all 200 of these. Oh. Hope he doesn't destroy my boat. It is very unnerving, to say the least. Let's have a little more food. Just have a snack up here while we kill him. It sounds like there are skeletons on the roof of my building. I might run around when I get into the halfway point and make sure that I'm not losing any structural integrity here. Because he's not going to go anywhere. Pardon me. Come on, guy. think there are skeletons on the roof. But am I getting any real damage anywhere? No. Just don't fall. And I don't want him to pat away. I don't want him to wander off, so... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I have to believe that there are skeletons on my roof. He's at about 50% health, and I'm about halfway through my first stack of arrows, so... Let's go, buddy. $63. 63. Full draw. I didn't bring any stamina I need with me. 56. 70 almost. I think he knows his fate is sealed. Let's have a little snack. Yeah, so this entire method is really just, do you want to do all the prep work? Do you want to go to the mountains when you are completely underpowered? Which is really what this took. Like, I had to go into the mountains wearing full armor with frost mead potions. Fighting the wolves is not the easiest thing to do. It's easier to fight this guy, but it is a much more controlled method. So prep the battlefield and clear him out instead of just running around on the ground. Which you still have to prep the battlefield down here. Like you would have to go down and use the hoe and flatten the whole area out. And he is moving around a little bit. But as you can see, this fight becomes considerably less dramatic. And he won't run away. I don't think he does. We did lure him one time. I was with a group one time and we lured him out into a meadow nearby. That was kind of fun. You still pick up all the ads, but it was a little easier to run and jump. I guess I'm going to have to put a ladder outside and find those guys. He's not going to make it. 8 arrows. Is that enough? If I can do this with 100 arrows, I'll be stunned. No. That's going to be just a little short. Keep taking full shots, maybe? Full draw. And... close. One more. I have one more up here. The mass seizes its writhing. There you go. Let's put that panel back in because we're done shooting through it. And our treehouse is complete. Yeah, there's a guy up there on my roof. They spawned a skeleton on the roof of my little building, didn't they? Yeah, I can see him now. Dude, how am I going to get you down from there? How am I... Can I get him over here? They spawned him up there on my roof. That is wholly inappropriate, people. Can I get him? No, I can't do that. I don't think I can knock the roof out and reach him either. Ladder? Can I do that? Let's see if I can get up here and shoot him. Come on, buddy. Come over here. This is annoying. I want to go down and get my prize, but there you go. That was really annoying. All right, okay, can I fix my roof? Because there was a guy up there destroying my roof. I'm gonna leave that there. So I'm gonna have to kill something out here. I don't know what it is, but I can hear it. So I didn't even have to use a second bow. Halfway through a fully upgraded bow. I can't get down, can I? There's the blob. Okay, I guess I gotta kill all those things first. Ah, he got away. How much wood do I have? Take these guys out one at a time. Come on. And then I can just build another set of stairs to go down. I will get all the materials back once I get down below, but I do have to... Come on, burn them up. Oh, don't tell me that wasn't enough. Yep, hold on. One more. Yeah, they tore everything below this level apart, including the stonework. So that was an interesting experiment. Wasn't 100% necessary. Come on, come back over here. Okay, I guess we're gonna make some. Okay, so let's do this. Top. Can I make the ladder go all the way down? You know, I might have enough material to make the ladder go all the way down. Cool. And now I have a complete... So I have room in my inventory. Hey, don't hit my stuff, man. The Bonemass trophy. And I got the wishbone, which is what I needed. There's the one stone that was left over. So the wishbone will let me sense treasure in the mountain, which is silver, largely. It actually will let me sense treasure in the plain, or in the meadows as well. So there is a crypt, too, which is great. So if you wanted to fight Bonemass on the ground, you would have to come down beforehand and largely flatten this whole area out. maybe even raise it up a little bit with stonework and a workbench. Primarily because you would have to run around and fight him and all of his ads the entire time that he's out here. Which, if you don't have flat ground and you keep finding yourself in the water, means you won't be running or walking properly. You're going to have a hard time. But if you flatten this whole area out, prep this whole area in advance, which, you know, I think probably takes about as much time as my treehouse approach, maybe. I think it takes maybe less. What is this about? Cook their remains. Oh yeah, so that means take the bones and put them in the thing. Boiling death. So there's where we really want to go. Can I get that guy? He dodged. And he didn't dodge that one. I got him. So the question I have is, can I get all the way over there this way? Can I find a way to that spot? Because ideally, if you do this right, you know what, buddy? That entire little castle over there is full of those guys too. It's a Draugr Elite. Not very elite now, is it? Running away. Why are they running away? Oh, he's an archer? Who's the archer? Who's the archer? Oh, he's in the water. It's like a freaking Draugr seal attacking me from the water. I like that guy. I lost track of the other one. Is he right there? Come on. Die. I think I'm gonna need to get back. Oh, I'm gonna need to get back up in the tree. I'm gonna do the rest of this at night. But it does look like I can work my way over to that little Surtling Core island, and I will be able to set up a farm. It's not hard to do. But let's get back up top. Let's get rested. Let's go to the, let's go to Bostonia. I'm going to go to Bostonia and hang up the trophy. If you haven't seen Bostonia, it's a treat. If you're old. If you're not old, it might be amusing. So, okay, let's clean this stuff up. Get that fixed up. Like that trophy. That's pretty awesome. Place stacks. Place stacks. Oh, I have so many of those. That's ridiculous. Gotta come up with another box for these ridiculous trophies. Let's go ahead and put the generic food back in its spot. Place stacks in there. Poison resistance. I'm going to keep one of those on me because I am in a swamp. Put that in there. I've got fishing stuff. I need to do some fishing. Let's put this extra bow away. I don't need that. What did I... There's my wishbone. I'm going to keep that right here. don't think I need the frost arrows anymore, or at least not for now. So let's row of food, row of extra arrows. There's the trophy we need to put away. Let's go sleep the night away. Remember, if you haven't so far, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, follow. Hey, over there on Twitch. I see ya. You didn't chat, but I always appreciate the follows over there. I'm trying to grow on Twitch up to the affiliate level. I think I'm at 27 followers out of 50 I need. Twitch is a real slow growth platform. It's interesting. I was looking last night at Starfield over there, and if I just did my normal Starfield stream and I could get I don't know, 4 or 5 of my regular kind of YouTube viewers to hop over to Twitch for 3 hours, I'll get the average up. Unfortunately, that means there aren't a lot of people that are playing Starfield on a Friday or on a Saturday night. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I like it. I tuned into a guy last night. I don't remember his name, and I want to call him out anyway. But like, he had the most. I mean, he has a lot of followers anyway. But he had the most people watching him play Starfield, and it was just in the 20s or 30s or something like that. And as soon as I tuned in, he was just like, "I'm done with this. I'm never going to play it again." He didn't rage quit. He just kind of, I don't know. He seemed like he was despair quitting, you know, which was funny. Anyway, Bostonia. We have to go hang up the trophy. This is my portal to Bostonia, because this is where the boss stones are. And I have a nice little building here with a fire. Some storage. I did some tree culling over here. And if you come outside, actually I don't have, where's the... Let's light the torches. The torches haven't been lit. So we have piece of motor and more than a fueling. That's my tribute to Bostonia, so to speak. Anyway. Where is Mr. Blob? Hello, Mr. Blob. Bonemass. So the damage modifier is resistant versus blunt, slash, and pierce, which is a really good power to use in the plains. Actually, it's good in the mountains as well. So slash and pierce, those are all pretty good. And so instead of running and jumping, you can kind of put this on. It's kind of a tank buff. So we have faster wood cutting. We have run stamina and jump stamina is lower, and then we have this one. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this. So that I have the power of the disgusting blob at my disposal. And what do we have next? Okay, we won't look at the fire guy. He's last. It's the serpent. Yaglith. Big skull. And motor, which is a big a dragon. All right, so we got that. Pretty happy about that. I needed it. How long did that take? It was about 2 hours into it. Hour and a half. With a little bit of prep. And let's see. Top of that matter, close that. Go back over here. So, let's see, what's the garden look like? Is the garden done by now? No, they're healthy. Some of them are popping. So all these will be done later. It's later the same day. So what I did basically, I don't know why some of these are weathering and the others are not. Get all our honey. Useful for so many recipes and general snacking. 50 honey. I don't even think I need that many. So the fight for Bonemass. Let me see if I can recap this real quickly. This is the starting area up here. Getting pretty polluted with all my notes. I have done this on Xbox. You can't do it. I just find that my notes are much shorter, right? Because you have to type with the keyboard on the screen. So Bonemass was down here, this little patch of swamp here. This was the main swamp that I was farming for iron. There are still down here 1, 2, 3 crypts I haven't cleared, and we just saw a new crypt up here, which is kind of nice. So I'll definitely want to clear that. I'm gonna have to put a marker where my base is. My base should be here. Just call this tree house. And so there's another crypt over here that I can... Oh, that's not the one I want, is it? Yeah, that's what I'm using. The sunken crypt. That'll be useful for iron. And I can explore all of this. This entire... That's a different tree house. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to say that's a house. I'm not going to mark anything on it. So that was where Bonemass was. This is the area of the mountains I sailed down to, and I just kind of used it to harvest I don't know what they call them. They're like snow glands or frozen glands that come off of the drakes. Drakes are pretty easy kill if you get a good shot with a bow, but if you don't, they'll come up and they'll freeze you in space or in place, and if at the same time you find yourself fighting wolves, you will die. Let's see if I can go get that circling core farm set up now that it's nice in the swamp. So I farmed that swamp area to get everything I needed, and then prepped with the mountains, sailed over in the new ship, and was able to take out Bonemass after just building a nice little base. Okay, what am I looking for here? We're back down here. I wonder if at the same time I can clear out... I don't want to clear that portal out yet. Oh, that guy's going to be a problem. Hey, buddy. I missed him. I swear I'm a better shot than that. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to make ourselves a nice, comfortable path to get over here. So those guys are... He could try to shoot me. Okay, so I have him down. He's dead. That's good. Oh! We're just gonna... Oh, hold on. He's shooting at me now. Oh, that was me. That was me being ridiculous. I need to get this leech back over here. Come back, leech. Let's see if I can get this built up. Yeah, there you go. I don't really want to have to win them every time I want to come over here. There's so many of those things. Those are interesting. Is he gonna explode? Okay, so I come over here. This is what I want. Look at all the circling cores I'm gonna get. Circling core trophy. Circling core here. This coal that shows up. I don't really want to be swimming over here. For lots of good reasons. Now the trick here is you don't really want any land or any dry land for them to spawn on. Because the moment those circlings spawn, if they touch water, they die. as I recall. So, you want to leave the fire source in the middle, untouched. And then generally what we want is them to spawn in the water every time. And if they do that, it will just die. So all I really have to do is pop into the tree house, get close enough that they spawn, and I can farm all the materials that they drop. I may have cleared that thing out over there too. I think I'm far enough away that I can safely do this. Kind of cool to clear this thing out too. What do I have? First one hits, the second one goes low, next one goes high, or goes low. These are just extra iron arrows, I never use them for anything. I get to that one over there, maybe? Might have to get closer. That was a hit. That was also a hit. Third hit. Swung right. Too far left compensation. Too high. Or too low, sorry. I don't know if the flies I'm hearing are behind me in the building. It could be a spawner in that building. I'm shooting a chest too many times. There they go. They just spawned in and they died. There is a spawner in there. Oh man, it's even worse. There's one of those creatures. That's not what I wanted at all. How am I doing on arrows? I mean, I guess I could have him. He's gonna destroy my ladder, I'm pretty sure. Can I hide from him over here? Might be able to hide from him in here. An abomination. I'm trying to remember what they were called. Yeah, I may be able to yeah, there's a spawner in there too, which is not what I really wanted. Take a swing, man. So I'm going to have to creep around to the other side of that stone tower in order to get him out of here. And that other guy just went out into the flipping... He just ran off into the ocean. Let's see if I can get rid of this first. Okay. Let's get that. Okay, we've taken care of that guy. There's another spawner over there if I want to get more of those. I'd like to kill more of these guys. I don't want to be killed by these guys. This seems to completely throw him off. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's figured it out. Yeah, you come on over here, Grogger. He is, he's got a bow. So I need this guy to come back. And he just disappeared. So let's see if I can, okay, back to the third target here. Let's see if I can smash this thing through the wall. Okay, you can't get me. You can come fight me. Come on. Power is mine. I don't know that I want it, but I destroyed another spawner, so that's good. Get that spawner gone. Let's see if, where did my little buddy go? Come on, come fight me, man. Caught you on fire. Come on, you can do it. Come on, come back. Only one of them at a time. Or certainly cores. Oh, I'm full. Need to go dump things in the box. Yeah, I need that guy to come back up on land too, because you don't want to kill him out there because you'll lose all the drops. The swamp is such a terrible place. It's so depressing. Here we go. So 10, 12 certainly cores, that's what you want right there. Those are heavy too. Let's get rid of this. The coal is nice to have too. Don't have to make that yourself. That's all I'm carrying. Yeah, I can only fix those things. How much? I have 34 fire arrows left. I really want that abomination. It's getting late. He's back up out of the water. At least now I won't have to fight all those guys anymore. Come on, come back over here. That's perfect. This is actually going to be a very good spot, I think. Let's see what this guy's, what's his damage like. Oh, he's not there yet. Man, that's kind of crazy. Sure. Come on. Come on, you can get me. Don't give up now. It feels like fire is a good use for these, or like fire is the right tool for the job. Don't attack my boat. Don't attack my base. Try to get him over here to chase me around the, how far down is he? Oh, he's so close. Come on, you can do it. Get over here, man. Die on land, please. One more shot. He's mine. There you go. Cool. I can make a root mask now. I have a new recipe for, I got an abomination trophy too. Cool. Get out of here. Soon the wraiths will come. Actually, it'll be a couple of hours. I can't even see down here. I ended up with a much nicer ladder going up. Now I can probably go back down there and build a reasonable... Let's turn this on. Can I do this? So now I can probably build a reasonable barrier around the outside of this thing. I know, I'm invested. Oh, I had this sitting here before. There you go. Heavy building. I have plenty of stone for this purpose. Yeah, I don't think, can I get that wedged in there? So he's out here now with me, like he can't get in and he might be able to attack, swing at me, but where are you gonna go, man? Like you can't even get in here now. Oh, he's gonna hit my build. Oh man, he took a nice hit on me, didn't he? I don't like that. We're gonna have to go up and rest up, make sure our food situation's right. My fault. I will come back over here in a minute and see if there's a wraith or something, just to see if it works. But I did use a lot of my wood supply. Like I cut down a tremendous number of trees, and fire arrows. I need several more. $80. How about wood arrows? Go ahead and make more fire arrows, because I am doing some swamp exploration. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Place the stacks of that. Oh, I don't know where I've got the green. Got some of that. I don't know where the, there it is. So I should be able to make a root mask now, I think. Mask? Root mask. 10 ancient bark, 4 leathers. That's, we've got that. What else do I need for the root mask? Leather scraps. 4 leather scraps. Try it again. Now I can make a root mask. Another fine piece of gear. Now I don't need resistant versus poison, so I don't need the... That's very resistant versus poison. So this is better. All the turnips will be ready. No time for that. Okay, so I have another trophy. Wishbone for the mountains. Let's go ahead and put that in here. Oh, there's the rest of the guck. Guck? Gook? Whatever the green stuff is. Not entirely sure. It came from the swamp. Okay, let's go get rested, and then we're going to go back over to the swamp and find out what's going on. See if there's a wraith up there. I won't farm them. I just want to see if they show up at the right height for me. I mean, sometimes they're low on the ground. Like the wraiths over near the Bog Witch seem to come in very low for some reason. But I always remember them flying in from pretty high up. There's my, let's see if I can get close enough where you can see the mask. There's the root mask. You can make a whole suit of it. You certainly look like a swamp creature, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's go back to the swamp. Nice to have Bonemass out of the way, though. So the next one is in the mountains. It's Motor, and I think we just have to go to the mountains and continue exploring. And I already have a good foothold up there. I need to take all these things back, don't I? Those are tree branches. I think this is going to be my primary spot, I hope. Oh, yeah, he died. He spawns into the water, and he just dies. I guess I should take all this stuff back, shouldn't I? So that's from that single spawn location, just during the time I was here. Well, that's enough for 3 sets of portals. That is perfect for what we wanted to achieve. More coal. So free coal. I have 18 of these. That's fantastic. Clearly I have a... I have to start doing some more. Well, I can actually mount those as light. I didn't think about that. Okay, let's go back up. So I can continue to farm the swamp, pull iron out of it, build whatever I need. But really the next step is to get a foothold in the mountains, which is frost resistance mead, to wear the wishbone so that I can find the treasure, which is essentially silver. Once I get silver and wolf pelts, I can make a cape, which will mean I won't need frost resistance meads any longer. I wonder if I should put a half wall on those so that I can see what's going on outside a little better. It's 3:24. There's critters outside yelling. Hear them. See any? I don't see any wraiths. But clearly, I'm close enough, so every time I come in, that place is just going to be filling up with. What's that on the ground? It's going to be filling up with surtlings, surtling cores, and coal. It's not as close as I'd like. My favorite is when there's one of them very close to a crypt, and there might be one over there near that crypt, so I could leave a portal on top of the crypt, pop over to it, run across, come back, and you just farm them. Then you end up with a box full of surtling cores. And they used to be hard to find. You used to have to go into the Black Forest, into the swamps. Don't see any wraiths. Here, Bonnie. The moment I say that, there'll be one that just show up right on top of me. It's a cool location on the ocean. I do need to get my ship out of here. I need to take it back. So since I have a... it's cold out. Since I have a treehouse and a portal, actually, you know what I need to do? This is a little bit of kind of cleanup work. Let's do this. I need 40 of these. Four of these. Oh, I also need 20 of these. Let's just stick a portal right here, and we're going to call it treehouse. That's treehouse. It's not connected to anything. We'll go through the mountain. This one treehouse. It's going to disconnect. We're going to step away, come back, and it's going to be active. So that one's called treehouse. We're going to knock it down. We're going to take all the materials. Call this one treehouse. Walk away, watch it connect. I could have called it swamp or something like that, but we'll call it treehouse. We'll go from there. All right, in great shape. And then I should be able to. Do I have enough material? I need another swamp. I need to go put one on top of that crypt. I want to put one on top of that crypt. I don't need to do it right now, so I'm not going to. So that's the tree house. I need a spot where I can put another one. That's crypt 1. Aldor, Bostonia, the Elder, Travel. Where does travel go right now? Travel goes into do I have one called Elder? I have one called Elder. Where does Elder go? Travel currently goes outside the swamp. So I'm going to call that one Bog Witch. Oh my gosh. He's attacking my Philly base. Man, buddy. I'm gonna regret this. You are gonna regret this. Oh, and I don't have my hopping and skipping skill. Headshot. Oh man, he took me down, didn't he? Let him take those guys down. Fight me. Come on, take down the grave dwarves, man. Just spawn in and you are trashing my nice little place. Alright, okay. Well, the good news is these guys aren't as bad as they used to be, and I also have stoneworking now. Oh, thanks for the extra wood, I need that. So I do have stoneworking now, which means I can come over here and I can actually fix my base. But I'm completely distracted. What was this thing called? This one's marked Elder right now or something like that. Let's do that. Not much going on here. This one's close to Elder. Yeah, so I need to go to Travel, which is, again, I'm going to call that one Bog Witch. then we have to set up travel again. There's travel. Let's set up a portal here. I'm going to call this one Bog Witch. Close to Bog Witch, but not. I think it's just north of the swamp. And I haven't set up a... I'd like to build another tree house near. Let's go step away. Okay, so that one's now called Bog Witch. Travel doesn't exist anymore. Swamp. So I have a Bog Witch one. Travel has now been taken down. Where's the one that says travel? Bog Witch. So that is the tree house, that's the Bog Witch, that's the Elder, Bostonia, Aldor, and that's the crypt that I'm currently working. So now I need a travel one somewhere. I have to expand this base just to put a travel one up. I could put it out here. This would be kind of an interesting place for it. You know, like just... I don't have a workbench nearby? There you go. I do too have a workbench nearby. Okay, so I have one called Travel, and I have all the materials in my inventory to make another one if I need to. Let's see what's going on. Can I upgrade something? Troll hide cape, I need 10. Troll hide tunic, no. Leather hood. Everything except the cape is upgraded, which is fine, so let's just put all those away. Keep portal keys. Put that in the money box. I have a lot of troll head trophies for whatever reason. Oh, I've consumed all those, haven't I? Take all those. I have plenty of frost mead for the moment. I'm just going to have to do a lot of wood farming at some point in time. Because I think where I want to go is I was here and I could see mountains here, so I'm just going to land or I might just run over here. I can probably run here. That's probably all connected right there. Run down this line. Go here maybe. Go here. And then just start to explore the mountains all the way through here. And what I should find are stone towers with Vegvisirs in them, and one of them is going to tell me where Motor is. But I just have to go to some mountains somewhere and start exploring. So I'll go through the canal, get my ship from down here, sail all the way back up. I have a base right here. This one is marked Bog Witch base. I can come down and clear these out as well. Actually, I wonder if I can... Yeah, I have a portal here, which will let me come in and clear that crypt. And I'll do that. I won't do that on the live stream unless run out of other things to do. But I think the next thing is really to prep to come here. And since I've already been into the mountains, I think I'm okay. I just, now when I go into the mountains, I should be able to find silver. What is all this? Oh, this is just simple black forest. This is black forest too. I just need some kind of building along here that I can use. That's where I was. A stone tower that I can use. Because I think this looked like I was at the end of it. I went almost to the other side and there was water, but it didn't look like it was really big. So I definitely have to go up this way. So I can get that. So I have 4 sunken crypts that I can farm at some point in time. An unlimited supply of circling cores. And a good treehouse. I don't know if there's anything from an iron perspective. How much? I have like 28 iron. Just a little. What else I need? So I need trees. I probably need to go ahead and expand this, take these trees down, expand this whole area out. That's probably the easiest thing to do right now. Let's get that taken care of. I definitely need some space. It's getting crowded in there. Yeah, I'll go with that. They're good trees. They've provided shade for my base for many days. They must go now. Come on. There's a lot of trees over near Bostonian that I think can come down at some point in time. These, I don't like to take all the trees from right around my base except when they are in the way of the next expansion. Just need more space. Just gonna do simple tree walls, stake walls. How many was that? About 5, maybe? Oh. Is that enough? Almost enough. You know, technically speaking, I need more doors here too, don't I? Let's get these building. That's good. What is this portal? This one called? C1. That is going to a crypt. Not the best name. Not the best name, but okay. So I can come out here. Let's jump up here. Oh, I'm not rested. Let's get rested, harvest the turnips, do something turnipy with them, I don't know, something. Rested? Comfort? All right. Give me all the turnips. I'll take those ridiculous dandelions too. I don't know what they're for. There's some mead recipe that requires dandelions, but it's not a very common item to use. I think they may have added something later in the game you can eventually get that will help harvest more than harvest things instead of one at a time. You can do sloths. I know you could do wheat. It was wheat. A couple items. But unfortunately at this point it's kind of the slow approach. I can shoot deer off my garden. Great. So we can do the same thing here, which is pick these things up. So you do 30 seeds and 15 turnips. That's my strategy. Plant a turnip to get more seeds. Okay, so 15 of those, which will get me 45 seeds. How many did I do? Not that many, huh? That might be too many. So let's do some of these. All right, so seeds, running low on the seeds. We've got turnips in here. I have a travel portal I can put on the ship. I just need to bring the ship back up here. why I'm... Oh, the core wood came out of the forest. Not paying attention. Plenty of wood for that. Plenty of wood for this. Check the bees before I go. There's only 2 in there. A little early on the honeys. There we go. And rain. Very nice. When I say very nice, I mean... I guess I can go out and kill... I can shoot birds. That one. Saw you, bird. That deer let me run up on him and kill him. That's truly weird. Okay, don't care about that. Where are the birds? Where are the birds? There's at least 1 or 2 birds. I can't see any of them. Is the rain ending? Okay. That was a short opportunity window. Only got... Oh. I got 9. Better than nothing. Don't kill the boar. You don't need the boar. Go get the boat. Need the boat. Need the boat. Need the boat. This game is as distracting as anything else I've played. There's no... Since there's no real quest, you're just kind of advancing through each boss and technology. There's just a constant distraction. Hold on a second here. Let's fix this. Speaking of distractions, that was not what I was trying to do. I need to take this down. Perfect. Nice. That's what I wanted. That looks a little better. Wow, I have 60 of those. Pretty good. Quite a bit. I have 6 wolf pelts. Those should be useful in the future. Yeah, kind of moving along. I'm okay on all these. Yep, let's go get the boat. Where is the boat? Swamp, swamp, swamp? Yeah, I can move this thing. Hold on. Put this in the corner. That feels better. And then let's put this thing down here too. Actually, can I turn that way? Put it in the corner. That's so much better. And if I get attacked by trolls, they can come after it there. Have to move these. I'll do that later. Not Bog Witch, treehouse, thank you. Let's just get the boat and get out of here. Actually, I will probably run over there and pick up all those. My health is okay. It's not great. So the nice thing to do is take this and actually build it up to be a much larger kind of stone structure at the base of your tree. Give it kind of an antechamber and you know, just make it a little more difficult to get in and out. And that way, if anything wants to attack it on the outside, it can. What am I going to get? Look at all these cores. Coal. What do they get? 12. Though you just stop in here, I'm within range, they'll spawn. I'm in. And I am carrying... Yeah, I can go get that equipped anytime I want. That's the nice thing. Didn't miss the jump. Let's go backwards. Back out of here. Try to avoid the leeches. Gonna attack me. I know. You're gonna miss me. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Let's get to the ocean. So that was pretty productive. Got Bonemass down, got the treehouse built, got a Surtling core farmer, picked up the remaining pieces for the root mask. If I keep coming back and working the swamp and killing more of those abominations, I can build the whole suit. And then you have to keep farming them so you can upgrade it, but an entire suit will give you really good protection for the plains, so that's not urgent, but it'll be nice to get done at some point in time. All right. So the only thing that hasn't happened yet, which probably should happen now just because you know, that's the way this works. Wow, my main base is way up there, isn't it? Is I haven't seen a serpent. And that would be the appropriate thing to do next, is a serpent. And they're random though, so I don't have any control over that. They'll either show up or they won't. Yeah, we'll cut right through the middle here since we've got the wind behind us. They can show up during the day, however I think mostly they show up at night in storms. I shouldn't say at night, but in storms. pretty loaded down. There's a lot of coal too. Straight ahead. Making pretty good speed. If I want to take this boat back down there, I'm going to probably carry it down into the swamp and then build it on the shore. It's one of the nice things, you can tear these things down. It doesn't. They return all the materials to you, so I like that. Main base right ahead. I try fishing when I get back up there too. Keep seeing all these fish. Although I'm not really sure what you get with fish. Like, you can get fish and make more bait to get more fish in higher level areas. You can get trophies and put them on the wall, and you can turn them into food too. The fact that they all float on the surface is kind of amusing. Do you like the new ship? Get it cut. If you multiplay this, or if you have a co-op server, you can get an entire crew together to go places. I've also managed to put boars on the ship. There's a somewhat complex process of creating a chute, leading them out to it, and then pushing them off into the ship and having it drop them onto it. And then you could take like high-level boars from one area and bring them back to your main base. I did the same thing with wolves too, tamed wolves. But it takes a lot of like pushing them around, which is kind of funny, but you know. Might be time to upgrade the pier as well. Build a proper pier for this ship. Just in time for the fog to roll in. Thank you very much. I can't even see my base. I should build one of those bonfires. I have so many Surtling cores, I should build one of those bonfires. I didn't think about that until just now. Okay, as soon as you jump out, it stops. Is there anything in the storage? Nothing. Oh, stay away. If you touch it, it floats away. Okay, so our ship is back. What's it take to build a bonfire? Bonfire is 5 ancient bark. I have tons of Surtling core, 5 fine wood, and 5 coral. I'm gonna build a fire. I'm gonna build a bonfire. 5 of those. 5 of those. Forgot. Does it need? Oh, there you go. Hear you out there. Minding your own business. There's my bonfire. Oh, that's a crazy big bonfire. Can I build it out here? I can. I have wood. There you go. Now there's a bonfire. There's a bonfire I could see from a distance. I have to put one in the middle of the compound at some point. Maybe it should be in here. Okay, I am going to take a real quick break, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, so I have a portal kit. I think I'll put that back in the ship. Actually, we're going to put this in the ship. I need to put 2 iron in the ship. Oh, let's get rid of all this. That's going to be a little better. Put 2 iron in the ship and the portal kit, so I'm not carrying all that myself. Oh, let's pick those up. I'm short 5 fine wood for some reason. Hold on. I gotta make sure that this is, iron can sit here. Hold on. I didn't mean to take off. We did start to float away. I don't know what I spent the fine wood on. It's not a big deal, but... How many cores do I have here? Just need 1. So that should be enough for that. That's the other half of the travel portal. Elder, Bog Witch, Treehouse, Bostonia, Aldor, E1. I put the travel portal out front, didn't I? I can bring it inside. Kind of don't want it out there. It's not the worst place for it, but... I don't know why 2 of those keep turning weathered. Doesn't make any sense. So this one was going to be called travel anyway. Just going to put it over here. At some point, I'll go build a portal rotunda or something complex to house them, or a tower or something. But for now, they're just going to sit out here in the middle of everything. Not going to mess with those. So I have crops growing. I don't think there's anything new I can make. I have a real issue with firewood right now, don't I? Or with wood in general. And I think, you know, the goal is I need to have enough material with me to build somewhere over here. And I'm going to take the boat again. I'm going to go back through the Kineer Canal, just because I like to say Kineer Canal, and land over here someplace. It feels like I could just run over here. And if I can run over here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to run through here. Nothing in the Black Forest is going to bother me. Run through here. I'll find a tower somewhere and put the travel portal in it as close as I can get to the mountain. Yeah, that's the plan. So that means I need to get a... Do I have anything over here? Nope, that's it. Just go sleep. Go upstairs, take a rest. Yeah, I don't need to get no ship for this. I think that run's going to be so close, it's not funny. And I don't think I'm going to do a lot of heavy mountain exploration in this stream. I mean, if I get there, that's great. If I see an opportunity, I will. But I need to at least scope out the area. I'm going to take 4 of these with me. I'm going to put that in here. I definitely want that. I don't think I need that with me. I don't think I should be getting crypts. So just the wishbone and the frost resistance mead, and I've got arrows. I don't need those. I have nearly enough here. A portal kit. And better food if I want that. I think that's enough. So, can I just do this? Go here. Yeah, just run that way. Just run that way, see how it goes. Through the forest. I have that Bonemass skill. No. The moment I did that, I wanted the other skill, so let's go swap. I don't need the Bonemass skill until... I'm not going to do that until I get to the plains or later. I just assume it'd be daytime too, so... Let's get that Eichler skill. Because it's useful for... It's useful even in the mountains. If I need to run, which I often do... I need to run away from wolves. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run away from wolves. I'm not proud. I've run from wolves. I have at times, and I remember one specific game where I went into the mountains just a tiny bit too early and got killed and ended up doing like 3 death runs. Easily 3 death runs. What is that? Oh. Because I kept running up there and the wolves were still hanging around right where I was at, and it was just really ridiculous. It was funny. Dead, run, dead, run, dead, run. So many boars. I really want to kill all the boars. I don't want to kill those guys. I got other things to do. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, lizard. Leave me alone. deer on my back. Because I did run over here early. There's so many. Yeah, when I'm not looking for boars, that's like 7 boars I pass. Man. Fine. If I must kill you, I will kill you. Kill all of them, little tiny pitiful creatures. Clearly, I'm going to need to make some boar stew or something. Yeah, so I came over here earlier, and I found the mountain. And I was quite disturbed. So this is not... yeah, I don't want that. Let's keep going. We want to go all the way. All the way to the mountains. Really don't want to have to fight trolls either. I just want a nice... I want a nice stone tower at the base of the mountains. I guess I'll take the thistles. Do the thistles and the blueberries. You guys really want to follow me? I'll kill you. I can use the great orphies, assuming I get some out of that. Okay, so... I am heading to the mountains. Might be crypts up ahead. I've marked something up here. What is it? There's definitely mountains. Thistles and blueberries. Eh. It's not bad. I want tall mountain. I do want tall mountains. That's for sure. So I don't want if I show up and they're just that looks like that's not what I want. I mean, it's a mountain, but I need mountains with some peaks that are visible from a distance. Don't kill the deer. The deer need to be killed. Yeah, I'm way over here. I need to get closer. This would be so much nicer if I could see where I'm going to. Oh, what am I fighting? Pigs. Not real. There's a crypt down there. Oh, there's a... That's not terrible. Those just don't look like tall mountains. Look at all the boars up there. So I think the answer for me is... I mean, are these safe mountains? I'm going to go further down here. Like, you could run up top and maybe there'd be silver up there. Maybe not. I don't know. Seems to me like in order to get silver, you have to get pretty high up. Am I being chased by more skeletons? I am. I don't need a crypt, but I guess I'll mark it, huh? You gonna come fight me? Come on. Come on. Okay, we'll mark this. Burial crypt. Whatever it's called. Whatever. Give me your stuff. Let's go back to the mountains. Looking for a stone tower. Looking for a building I can occupy. Here, wolves. Wolves, wolves, wolves. Okay, I'm going to have that selected. I will kill wolves if I see them. I would like to not be killed by wolves if I see them. Oh, he's up there. He's pretty far. So I get it. There's wolves up there. I'm just going to mark that just because there's a wolf. I don't know if they spawn in the same area, but I think they do. Tell you what I don't like is the Oh wait, there's a wooden. So wooden buildings are not good enough. Really. Really, what I want is. Yeah, I think I'm getting to what I want. This looks like real mountains here. You know them when you see them. They're just ridiculously tall. You really kind of have to do a whole mountain goat routine just to get up there. So it hasn't flagged me as in the mountains yet, though, which is interesting. I'm just on this snow-covered area. I'm going to take the music and knock that down a lot. I really need to hear the wolves. There's like almost no room for error with these guys. I think I'm getting close. Oh, this is where I want to go. Okay, so here. I hear some in the distance. So are there any buildings down there that I can occupy? Want someplace safe that I can take over and throw a portal in it. Okay, just running into a tree there. The wolves sound like they're in the distance, which is good. That's starting to look like a sheer mountain cliff. That's what I want right there. And there's a drake up top too. So I definitely want to work my way maybe up that side, or yeah, I don't know where they're at, but I need a place to call home down here. I hear skeletons. I see boars. Where are you? Oh, it's a crypt. What's up, guys? Let me mark this real quickly. Is the world procedural generated? Hold on. BC for burial crypt. Yeah, the way this starts, and I'm safe right here. The way the game starts is you put in a seed. Oh, I have to. You put in a seed, which it'll generate one randomly, or you can put in a word, or it looks like a bad password kind of thing. And the world will generate based on a set of rules. So there's a website out there. It's called like Valheim World or something to that. And you can put in the seeds and it'll generate the same map, and it's pretty close. So there's pieces of it that are predictable and some that aren't. But if you see a world that you like and somebody else gives you the seed from it, you can literally just start up your game, put that seed in, and you'll get the same world. And the effect you get is, and I'll back up here, sometimes you'll have more island structures, smaller, kind of, like you can't even see the map here. Like I've opened up nothing. So it can affect where the bosses are as you go along, if they're really far away. But the map kind of follows a set of rules. So you have a spawn point in the center where you start, and then it's meadows and kind of low-level biomes, and then it gets more complex to Black Forest afterwards, or harder. And then it just keeps getting harder and harder as you go farther from the center. So, but yes, generally they are procedurally generated. But there's a tremendous amount of uniformity in it. Oh, there's a tower. Okay, that might be exactly what I want. I want a nice building. Hey, buddy. Do you have friends over here? Can I evict them from their tower? That looks perfect. That's exactly what I want. So I want to be able to come in here. Is there anybody inside? Hey, buddy. See ya. How are we doing on? I need some. Probably need to farm some. What's over here? There's another tower? I'll fight you all. I have been to the swamp. Nobody here bothers me anymore. Okay, so that's a pretty good tower, and it looks like there's another one right around the corner, which is just an interesting, happy accident. Is it a better tower, or is it a crappier? It's kind of odd. I think the first one's better. This might be just one of those, yeah, this is one where they just have, there's barely enough room in here for a set of stairs and a box. I don't like it. I mean, I can put a portal in here. This is exactly where I put a portal last time. You just clear out the inside, but there's not even enough room for a, there's not enough room for a workbench. This, on the other hand, look at this gorgeous estate. We're going to go ahead and put a workbench inside here. Anyway, welcome, Evixation. Put this in here. Let's go ahead and throw a door on this. That'll give me some modicum of, some level of protection. I don't care about that stuff. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to leave these up here. I want a little bit of a roof here. Will that make that useful? That is useful. Nice. And I really don't have a lot of material on hand. Yeah, I did that. I did that so well. Like, look at that. That is terrible. That is kind of ridiculous. Put that roof right there, please. So that'll cover that. And then eventually, if I bring over enough material, I can go ahead and flesh this part out. Actually, do I want to do that right now? You know what, buddy? Little man. Little grayling. Little gray dwarf. Why can't I get that guy? Why can't I hit him? Go away. So I don't have enough. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and put one of these in here. Full size. Do I have enough material for that? Okay. And this is called, what do they call this? Travel? So, and I'm not going to put a bed over here because the portal's probably enough right there. Nice. So I wouldn't mind having a little bit of a roof over the top of it. Can I put a roof over the top of that? Can I get one up there? See, it's starting to get dark and foggy here, which is not important, but I don't think that makes a difference. Okay, anyway, this is going to be my, let me zoom back in. This is going to be my my mountain FOB for whatever purpose that is. There's a crypt right there. Yeah, that's about where I wanted to be. I was here earlier. Now I'm here, and I just want to go up here. Yeah, that'll be good. So, but it's getting late in the afternoon, so we will go back to base and sleep and in the comfort of our primary base. That's my overall technique. And those of you who've been watching for a little while have seen it. Ooh, wow, fog. Furious. My overall technique is to always have portals set up back at the main base. Carry 1/2 of a portal kit with you, which is 10 of the Grey Dwarf Eyes, 20 fine wood, and 2 circling cores. So you can always throw down a portal anytime you find like even a modest shelter. If you've got a nice axe, you can cut down wood to put a door on a building and make it safe enough to stay there, or at least to protect your portal. Not that a lot of things will attack your portal while you're gone. Most of the things attack when you're there. Oh, that storm's loud. Okay, I probably don't have as much food as I want on me. I have more of this. Let's top off on the beef stew. Is that what it is? Deer stew. Plenty of that, plenty of that. Let's get rid of this. More thistles. Carrying extra fine wood I don't need. Put that away. Those away. Did I get everything? Oh, that's extra grade OR5s. Just accumulate those because you need them. And I will take... so this is actually worth knowing. If I need to make a fire will not keep me... will not give me a rusted buff in the mountains, but it will allow me to live. If I run out of the frost resistance meat, I'll survive. I have to carve some stupid wood. Like I can't live without. Hold on, where's this? Do that. We're just gonna go mow down trees. I was trying to get by with just picking up a little here and there, but... Oh, there's power surges. Just wipe them out, man. Hope they don't fall on me. Run away. Okay, this is gonna fall on my head. Back up. Let's get away from there. I'll take this one too. 4 minutes left. Some of these end up kind of wild looking. Okay, let's get away. Make sure you've got some stamina so that log doesn't go over and just take your head off, which it will. Rush you into nothing. This is like a trap, isn't it? Let's go to the other side. Go this way. Hope they don't fall on you. That's interesting. Go this way. Hope that doesn't fall on you. Oh, that was so close. That would have killed me. That would have one-shot me. Guaranteed. Okay. Go away, buddy. Stand in here and see if we can two-hit things. Every swing is 2 hits. Or 2 items we hit. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left on the Elder Power. Let's walk around here. Not died from any of these hits, which is good. This power is useful. I wonder if I've not done this before. I don't remember, but I don't know if I can. Oh, I put one of my food items back in a stupid box. 1 minute 57 seconds. I wonder if I go over and I swap out for a different power, if I will get. I will still have to live with the reset on the existing power. I've just never tried it. Or if I have, it's been a long time. Okay, where are we? Those could fall. And I will deal with the... I'll deal with the stumps later. Off camera, because that's really exciting. Actually, what I do is I wait for the cooldown on this elder power to be gone, and then I'll just run around and do all the stumps in about 5 minutes. Otherwise, it looks just ugly, and I've been told that, you know, according to local Valheim code, one must remove all the stumps. Okay, so I'm clearly overloaded. Let's have some mushrooms. A mushroom. I don't have my boar jerky with me. So the mushrooms are 15 and 15 instead of 23 and 23. It'll have to do for now. I don't have a cart over here either, but I don't need a cart. Alright, did I... Okay. This is the last piece, 18 seconds. I think it's close to it. That's about everything. So I just point myself at my building, and there's a box inside. I'll dump all the wood in there, come back, pick it up, dump it in the box. And that way, when I want more wood, I can at least come through the portal. And then I can also go back to the mountains after that. And place the stacks. There you go. Oh, I should mention as well, not that I make any money off of it, but I think Valheim is like $10 on Steam, $20 on Xbox right now. I think it's on PlayStation too. PlayStation also, not 2. I have not looked. And my drop rate, I think, for birch seeds seems to be about 50%. So for every birch tree I take, or 2 that I take down, I get a birch seed. Because I think I had originally just harvested birch trees that were kind of all over the place, spread out, and I ended up with 26 birch seeds. I took those back and planted them near my base. And when I harvested all those and dropped them originally, I think I ended up with 15 seeds. So 26 trees turned into 15 seeds. I planted the 15 seeds. The 15 trees turned into 8 seeds. So maybe just a little over 50%. How we do? Like this whole forest up here can go next too. What did I end up with? 145. That's going to be 200 or something, isn't it? Right? So, place stacks. That's a lot. That is 345 and 29. I got 1 birch seed. So now, let's get rid of... So I have a 12-minute and 30-second cooldown left on the Elder power, and I'm going to switch back to the Eikther power. So I have the Eichler power, and I still have the 12-minute cooldown. Which is... it's fair. I suppose if you could just swap powers, that would be a bit of an unfair shortcut. So, take them all. 857. I'm carrying too much. You don't say. I'm carrying a lot. Can I make it over to the boxes for the wood? I can make it. I can make it. Place stacks. So that's there. Oh, let's see if, let's do this here. Do that here. I got 46 wood on me. That's good. So let's get, I'm going to do this for the mountains this time. I'm going to get myself some slightly better food. Okay, I've got that, got that. Care about those so much. Place those. I think we're good for the mountains. Again, is it time to sleep for the mountains? I have plenty of wood with me. I can make fires as I go. I should be able to put down a quick and easy... How much does iron weigh? I could put down a quick and easy doorway if I can find a building. Up in the mountains. I'm looking for a building in the mountains themselves. And so we'll go ahead and sleep the night away. Okay, let's see. I have that. 899. Feels like a monumental day. Comfort level is 12. I have to get all the way over here for comfort level 12. Wonder what that is. I wonder if it's the table. Bed upstairs? Could be. So that mushroom is not helpful. Yeah, I do not like that mushroom. For a couple of reasons, not the least of which is it's so low level, and I don't want to waste the other food items by taking a bukeberry and throwing up everything that's in my stomach. So let's just I'll harvest the crops while I'm here. Maybe the mushroom will wear off. Do I have more carrots? What's the carrot soup? I do have more carrot soup. Let's take the carrot soup. I do like that they proc extra farm items. Or actually, you know, even when you're just gathering your foraging out there. Because there's so many times when you're planting crops in this game that, like, it'll be under a tree that you didn't even notice, and it cropped, like, one seed you planted won't grow. Then it'll just die. You don't get it back. Or it'll be, you know, too close to something else. And at least now, you gotta keep getting doubles. That's new. I don't remember that from the original game. I don't know if they did that with the Bog Witch. So there we go. Now we can place the stacks. So I have 116 turnip seeds. I have a lot of turnips. And I can take, let's take 50 of those, and 50 of those, and take 42 of those. Put them up here in the food barrel. So we can make food with these. There we go. And I got rid of that that mushroom. That mushroom dropped below where I needed it to be. So, sun's out. Health is going to be at the high level. Give it a couple seconds here to crank up. There you go, 109. That's what I want. Let's go back to the travel portal. Get into the mountains. Let's go see what we can see. I need to put the wishbone on. So I'm not going to be able to carry nearly as much stuff as I was thinking I was going to carry. So let's put a box right here. Terrible, but it is what it is. How much are these? Those are so heavy. Taking the rest of it. Yeah, so let's wear the wishbone. Because the wishbone is supposed to give us like a sonar ping as we move up into the mountains. If we get near silver, we get like a sonar ping. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Weapons would be good. Music is turned down. So I think okay, I was freezing and now I'm not freezing, but oh, I hope this is not a... I may have just wasted a potion. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to survive or see what I'm doing up here. This is a... Nope. Calling this one off. I just wasted that potion too. I'm not gonna have the visibility to see what I'm doing. And I've done this enough times that that's a very bad idea for me. I have some mushrooms. And I think the entire mountain biome up there is all going to be consumed in that. Like I'll come down here and it's fine, but the moment I walk up into it, I hear wolves. I don't think I could fight wolves either, even with a banded shield. So you walk up and what's going to happen? Blizzard conditions. Not going to be able to see. It's going to drown out the sound of the wolves. That's a shame. I need a clear day. I just don't think I can make it. Because I need to get to the top of a mountain. Yeah, I can hear them. I can hear the wolves. Well, that's disappointing. So I don't know if there's anything I can see from a distance. So like, if I can at least recon this thing. I just can't get near the mountain because as soon as I cross over into the biome, it's whiteout conditions. Like, this isn't a terrible way to go up. I don't see the wolves, I hear the wolves. I'd feel better if I could see him like that one area I walked into earlier. That's just a deer. Yeah, I see you, buddy. It looks so inviting, you know? You're like... 6 minutes? Was this where I was just a minute ago? It is. And it whiteout. And I get whiteout conditions again right away. Barking deer. I don't see anything. I don't see any mountains. I don't see any towers. I really, really, really want a stone tower. There's a drake. That's kind of cool. Can I hit it? I can't even see it anymore. That's not fair. It is what it is, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go back out to the Black Forest. The whiteout conditions will subside. It's a sunny, beautiful day in the Black Forest. Just saying. God, if I keep going down here, yeah, I'm going to run into the same area I was in before. I mean, I guess that's still somewhat useful. You know, the other thing I worry about is you don't want to run into wolves that... Oh, I see him. Thought I saw him. Wow, he's way up there. Can I hit him? That would be just funny as... There's no way I can hit that guy. Aim high. It went over his head. Aim less high. He's coming after me. Oh, that was dumb. Hey guys, how you doing? You're on fire. Okay, I'll take that. That's a cheap kill, but I'll take it. I lured them out with my terrible archery skills. There you go. Wolf pelts. What did I get? Only two wolf pelts? And one fang. Okay. Oh, well, I got something out of it. So there are two wolves right there. Is this where they were? Okay, they were up here, so I'm going to mark that as a spot where they might spawn. And let's see if the blizzard has... Okay, the blizzard might have gone away. I have 3 minutes left. I have a couple more potions. Okay, we're in. We're in good. And I just cleared out those two wolves, so... There can always be more. There's drakes. Don't mind a little bit of snow. Alright. Got that guy. Uh-oh, more. Okay. Hold on, I see him. I might be able to kill that one. If I can get a good shot on him, that drake's going to cause me a problem. Can't even see him anymore. I had him. There he is. One down. There's another one somewhere up there. Oh, there he is. Oh, I got them both. Okay. I'll need to remember he's over there, but let's eat everything I can. I have 1 minute and 44 seconds left. That's 4 wolves in this immediate area. Oh, there's sonar. Oh. I think it's right here. AG, silver, right? Okay, and then there's wolves over there, and then, so before I start mining for silver, I feel like I need to take care of that wolf. Higher. Lower. Oh, lost my shot. I just have a feeling that he is, oh, got him. Good. 12 seconds left on the frost potion, or the frost resist. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Go pick up that wolf. Okay, got a trophy. I'm gonna mine silver right there if I can. Right back at that spot. This should be cleared out. This area should be okay. I hope. Let's wait. Some stamina back. Oh, it's a stupid... That is not good. That is not silver. That's not the kind of treasure we want, guys. We want good treasure, not bad treasure. Oh, there's a... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's a mountain. Or a stone tower. That's exactly what I... Did I spot that earlier? Oh, there's a wolf up there. There were wolves up... No, that's not where the wolves are. We're going to put the stone tower there. That's the one I want, right there. That's a great looking tower. Let's see if I can get up there and clear it. Do I have a portal kit with me? I do not. Oh, the portal kit's down below. Man, that's going to be challenging to get to. Oh, no. Speaking of challenging to get to, where's the wolf that I just heard? That is a useful tower for hiding out from wolves. If I can get up there. Be able to spot them. That's not good. That guy wants to fight me, and will fight me, and destroy lots of things. What's he fighting? I don't mind him fighting all that other stuff. Question is, what's going to go on with the wolves? Where are the wolves? Is he coming to fight me? Okay. It would be nice if he would fight the wolves wherever they are. I don't think I can fight that guy. What do you think? Oh, I think I need to get away from him too. And I can assure you that okay, there's Draugr over here too. Draugr I can kill. Okay, do I have wood with me? I do. Oh, I gotta kill that guy too. Okay, so we need to get this this base outfitted fast. Let's get a door on this place. I'm okay from a health perspective at the moment. Get a roof over here. I'm just going to hang a basic roof over the top. Okay, and I need to get out of here because I need to get my portal in here later. It's my fastest route down. Okay, we're going to make a run for it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna chase him. It's gonna be great. Why don't you fight this dude over here? So there's a stone golem or an ice golem up there. There are drakes aplenty. I don't feel rested. We're gonna use the power of Ether to get out of the forest as fast as we can. Hope we do not meet any wolves that want to chase us out of the forest. But I found exactly what I was looking for. That tower is going to be my base of operations. Oh, and there's a troll. Thanks. Thanks, troll. Oh, that's perfect. I think that is the answer. So that tower up there can be my base of operations. I can move the portal into it. If I have enough potions or frost meads, I should be able to explore the area. I heard pinging nearby, which means there's silver someplace close. So I should be able to get the silver. Problem solved. We've set up for the next stage, which is ideal. And from that base, that location up there, except for the ice golem. If it weren't for the ice golem, I think if I get away from him, he will lose aggro and I don't have to worry about him much. So, once dark is all... It's very dark. Inventory's full. The money... There's treasure. But also trophies. That's another odd trophy. Put that in there. Don't put those away. I need to eat those. Let's put this in here. Put that away. I need to eat those too. Let's go ahead and use this. I think I'm going to have to make more frost mead potion. So 11 hides, that's pretty good. Those are, use those for arrows. A freeze gland. Get inside here and rest. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm right at about 5 hours at this point. That was what I was hoping. I wanted to get through the Bonemass fight. It looks like I have a very good lead over here. This stone tower is going to be exactly what I want. I don't need that up here anymore. That's not silver. That was something else. So I'm going to load back up over here in the next live stream. I might go up and explore and see if I can find some silver, but I might just wait until the next live stream, which should be tomorrow morning anyway. And once I do that, I should be able to start exploring the mountains. Once I get silver, that'll allow me to make a cape that I think will let me go up without the frost protection needs. So if you would be so kind, hit the like button, subscribe or follow if there's somebody over on Twitch, I don't think at this point in time. So I appreciate your time and I look forward to seeing you again.